All right, let's get into it. We're going to talk about something that's pretty much a universal nightmare for anyone who owns a home, the dreaded indoor flood. But what if there was a way to stop it cold before it even really starts? Today, we're looking at the modern, high-tech defense against water damage. And the really scary thing our source material points out is this. A water leak couldn't care less if your plumbing is brand spanking new or if it's been there for decades. The threat is always there, lurking just behind a wall or under a sink, ready to strike at any second. So here's a really cool idea. What if your house didn't need you to be there frantically trying to find the shutoff valve? What if it could sense the danger and just take care of it, fight back all by itself? Well, this is exactly where modern tech gives us a pretty powerful answer. Now, to really understand why this is such a game changer, we first have to look at the real-world consequences. Let's break down the danger of even a tiny drip and the shockingly high cost of a water leak. See, it's not just about your own stuff. A leak in your place can easily cascade, damaging your neighbors' homes and leaving you on the hook for a whole mountain of repairs. The source puts it bluntly, the result is deplorable. And that's not an exaggeration. And here's the other danger, the one that's super easy to forget in a panic. It's not just about ruined floors and soggy furniture. Water is an excellent conductor of electricity. That means a major leak can create a really serious electrical hazard, putting your actual safety on the line. Okay, so we've established the problem is serious, very serious. But the good news is, we live in the 21st century, and we have a 21st century solution. So let's talk about the rise of these smart protection systems that are designed to stop these disasters before they even get going. Our source material actually calls this technology a unique engineering invention of the beginning of the 21st century. And I think that wording really gets to the heart of it. This isn't just another gadget, it's a whole new approach, a totally new category of home protection. So, what are we really talking about here? Well, at its core, an automatic water leak protection system is beautifully simple. It has sensors that act as lookouts, sniffing out water. Then there's a control unit. That's the brains of the operation that processes the signal. And finally, you have powerful automatic valves that do the single most important job, shutting off the water supply, like right now. So how does this all come together when things go wrong? Let's trace the whole journey, from the very first drip of water to a complete water shutoff. And trust me, it happens in the blink of an eye. The whole system really boils down to three core components. You've got the signal sensors, those are the eyes and ears. You have the control unit, that's the brain. And you have the electromagnetic valves. That's the muscle that does the heavy lifting. And this lays it out perfectly. It's a simple, lightning-fast, three-step chain reaction. First, a sensor, maybe tucked under your dishwasher, gets wet. That's step one, sense. Second, it instantly zaps a signal to the central control unit. Step two, signal. And third, the control unit commands the valve on your main water line to slam shut, stopping the flow to the entire house. Step three, shut. It's that easy. And here's the most incredible part, the number that just blows me away. The entire process, from that first drop hitting the sensor to your main water supply being completely cut off, takes just 10 seconds. That's it. 10 seconds. That's probably faster than you could even register that something's wrong, let alone find the right valve. So it's incredibly fast and effective. We get that. But what are the other benefits? This is where we get into the smart home advantage. Because it's about more than just protection. It's about convenience, peace of mind, and just modern living. And the benefits are really compelling. You can put these systems in anytime. Doesn't matter if you're building a new house or living in one that's 100 years old. They're also super efficient, barely using any energy. Plus, they can plug right into your existing smart home setup. And the maintenance? It's a total breeze, usually just swapping out a sensor battery every now and then. You also have options, which is always nice. The source mentions two main flavors, wired and wireless. Wired systems are hooked right into your home's power, so you can pretty much set it and forget it. No batteries to worry about. Wireless systems, on the other hand, run on batteries, which gives you incredible flexibility to place sensors literally anywhere, making them perfect for finished homes. So after all of this, what's the big takeaway? Well, the message from our source couldn't be clearer. This technology is a solution designed for smart, proactive homeowners. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. The source itself says, "A water leakage control system is a great solution for smart owners."
It's all about making that mental shift from being reactive, cleaning up a disaster after it happens, to being proactive and stopping it from ever starting in the first place.
Which really leaves us with one final, pretty important question to think about. We filled our homes with smart speakers, smart lights, smart thermostats. But is your home smart enough to protect itself from one of the most common and most costly disasters it could ever face?